Hi, I'm Emily DuCare, professor of biology at Provital University. My students learn to listen to the language of nature and transform the stories I tell about each ingredient into cosmetic creations for all types of beauty. Like them, take your inspiration from these stories and engage with care motives, science with emotion. Hello. Is the temperature okay, class? I see that some of you are cold, others are hot. Climate change is an important challenge affecting everyone and everything, even cosmetics. In fact, the term climate cosmetics is already being used. For example, how can a moisturizing cream be created taking into account the particular climate conditions of different geographical areas? How can a cream contribute to slowing down climate change? Well, class, that is today's challenge, to develop an after-sun milk for after you have been exposed to the sun. And to get inspired, I'm going to tell you about the green miracle in arid environments, a story about the hydrating properties of aloe vera. In a small village in the region of Jalisco, Mexico, inhabitants were increasingly concerned. The sun, which for years had given them plentiful crops, was now beating down too ferociously. Droughts were affecting the crops as worries grew. Jimena, a young biologist who wanted to do something to help her village, decided to look for a solution. During her research, she came across some ancient texts that mentioned a plant that grew in arid environments. It consumed very little water and therefore helped to preserve this precious resource, aloe vera. Was this the miracle her village needed? The ancient Egyptians even referred to it as the plant of immortality. One afternoon, a small fire close to the village damaged some crops, and several inhabitants suffered minor burns while trying to control it. Jimena realized that the time had come to begin her journey in search of the miraculous aloe vera. In Egypt, she learned about its capacity to hydrate and regenerate the skin. In India, she discovered how the plant was used to care for young and old skin. And in Greece, she learned about its effectiveness for soothing burns and reducing pain. When she learned about this last property, she decided to return. Upon arriving at her village, Jimena applied aloe vera to her neighbors' burns, relieving their pain and helping them heal. Seeing its rapid effect, the young biologist created an after-sun milk based on aloe vera extract for her neighbors to use after long harvests in the sun. The village came together to plant the aloe vera, which rapidly transformed the landscape. The story of Jimena and her after-sun milk came to be known far and wide, making it a valuable resource for the local economy. Class, are you up to creating an after-sun milk like Jimena? In doing so, think about how nature always provides solutions. In this case, hydrating and soothing the skin, while at the same time looking after the valuable resource of water. As Jane Lubchenco says, in a world of climate change, water is both a significant challenge and an opportunity. Because remember, nature knows what it's doing. Observe it with your mind and imitate it with your heart. Enjoy developing your project.